What's up, you guys? And today, in this video, we're going to be going over your comments that I asked on a community post about 3 days ago. I asked you guys, what would you like to see for next season, aka the anniversary, aka season 13 of My Hero Ultra Rumble. This is what you guys had to say, so let's get into it. So we have 42 comments. This video is going to be probably fucking like 30 minutes long. Jesus. Okay, so the first comment, Bloody Hollow said, at this point, I just want more villain-related additions. We haven't gotten a legitimate villain update since Kirishima back in season 9. I would love it if for like 2 to 3 seasons we only got villain characters and quirk sets, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. We have not gotten a villain skill set since Toga, I think, which is kind of crazy because Toga came out almost a year ago. I actually think next season will be the anniversary for Toga. She did come out in season 9, right? No, season 7, right? It wasn't season 8. I think she came out in the season when Hawks, Mike, and her dropped. Actually, yeah, so it's been a year since we've gotten a villain of quirk set almost. And it's been about 9 months since we've gotten Kirigiri, because I know Kirigiri dropped in January, because that's when Chaos City dropped. Yeah, we haven't gotten anything villain related besides costumes, and to be honest, most of the costumes have been kind of mid. Since forever, man. We need more villains. Honestly, I'm really surprised to see, like, Stain isn't in the base roster. Like this next comment, I really want to see Stain in an overhaul costume and maybe just an Ida skill set. Honestly, before they make an Ida skill set, I think that they need to, tone down current Ida. So both Idas aren't S+, because you know that since it's going to be a skill set, he's going to be, like, S tier, like, minimum. Gonna be honest. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what they really do for an Ida quirk set. Like, he's gonna kick in like different formations, like he's gonna have like an axe kick or something like that. Like, well, I don't know what they would do. Also, how would they rework Recipro? I don't know how they would really do that. I mean, they would probably just make it like you do like a kick and then like you flip into Recipro, or like if you land the kick then you go into Recipro. That's how they would have to do it, because I don't know how you would make Ida without Recipro, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Overhaul skill set and outfit PUR. Overhaul needs an outfit. High key, he needs an outfit like yesterday, bro. He hasn't gotten a new PUR. Oh my god, he hasn't gotten one since he dropped. Overhaul dropped a year ago. Yeah, we need a PUR for Overhaul, bro. At least just put one in the battle pass. Like, literally, I know those are like kind of trash for like tuning and shit, but at least give him something. Like, where is our fucking cyber villain, or like what was it called, cyberpunk? Where's our cyber villain overhaul skin, bro? And overhaul skill set, I think that if they do make one, he's definitely gonna be strike or assault. Probably assault, honestly. But I don't know what they would do for him. There's a lot of stuff from OJ2 they haven't used, so actually they could do quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, they could make him kind of insane. But I'm praying for Stain quirk set right now. Please don't release another student, for the love of God. Also overhaul skill set. Yeah. Stain should have been in the base roster. Like, absolutely. Like, 100%. He should have been a base villain. He should have been Strike. He should have been right next to, like, Strike Shiggy on the character select screen. He, I don't know how he isn't in the game yet. And if he does not drop by season 14, these devs don't know what the hell they're doing. Because I don't understand how Stain isn't in the game, but, like, Kendo is. Like, if that makes, like, he was like the first like big antagonist for the show. How is he not in the game at all? I don't understand it, man. Jiro Tokoyami, the quick skill set shop, character tickets, and a lot of nerfs. Emphasis on a lot of nerfs. I'm mostly excited for Jiro, but finally getting an overhaul. Getting overhaul would be cool too. I got shafted on his banner. Fun fact, Jiro and Tokoyami actually have a lot of data in the files, chat. So, yeah, they should be coming relatively soon. If not next season, then probably the seasons afterwards. But they should be coming very soon, to be honest, because they have the most amount of data in the files in terms of characters, as long as Hawk's quirk set. But yeah, there was leaks also for a quick skill set shop. That's what Paxter's talking about. But I hope that does come next season. If it doesn't drop next season, these devs are selling because it is the anniversary. This is the time to do all the crazy shit that would actually, like, you know, help the game and help its longevity. But these devs don't know what the hell they're doing half the time, so they probably will drop that shit randomly in like season 18, bro, and just fucking miss out on a great opportunity. And yeah, we do need a lot of nerfs. I won't go into great detail because this video would turn from like 30 minutes to an hour. I don't feel like doing that. But this game does need a lot of buffs. No, not buffs. This game needs a lot of nerfs. These characters need a lot of nerfs. These characters need a lot of nerfs. So I don't know what they say in the comments. Oh, and Mirio and overhaul PUR. Yeah, I don't know why Mirio didn't get a PUR with his new quirk set. I think he was the first quirk set to not. Was he the first to not get one? First quirk set to not get a PUR on his drop. I'm not sure if he was or not, but yeah, I'm very surprised that he didn't get one. And overhaul, like we said before, it's long overdue. A lot of comments about overhaul. Okay. Overhaul has been forgotten about, and it's kind of upsetting. He's pretty fun, but he has been stuck only one PUR costume since its launch, and he keeps getting outclassed by new characters and even some old ones that when they get a buff. Red Shota, Red Shiggy. Yep, very valid. The fuck? Where's the rest of the comment? Wait, am I zoomed in too much? I am zoomed in too much. Oh, are these just dots? Wait, no. Oh, the comment's just over. Okay, never mind. Yeah. It's kind of disappointing. He needs something. I think if he gets added to the character ticket. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He hasn't been on the character ticket, bro. How is he? Why is Overhaul not on the character ticket, bro? We haven't gotten anything new on the character ticket since literally over a year. Why is he not on the character ticket? I don't really understand that. At least like mention if the devs are just gonna stop doing it. I mean, like at least tell us. You know what the crazy thing is? They literally gave us a character ticket at the I think at the end of like the new like event rewards or something like that. I know they recently gave us one, which feels so condescending because we can't even use it unless like you're like just starting the game and you don't have anybody, bro. So yeah, I'm waiting for Baku Prime Baku when he. Okay, that's a spoiler, but yeah. That's a spoiler. I'm not going to talk about this because this is a spoiler. That's a spoiler for next season of MHA. But that Bakugo will not be coming like anytime soon, unfortunately. Funeral fit Dabi and make fighting Tech Mirio as Dabi not insufferable. Dabi's white fit would actually be kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. They already have it made for all its justice, so I would hope that they will put it in the game very soon and make Tech Mirio fighting as Dabi not insufferable. Tech Mirio is he's something. He's a really broken character and he definitely needs to be nerfed. I can't gaslight y'all on this one. He definitely needs nerfs, bro. Need more villains? Yeah, we really do. We haven't got a new villain in forever. Oh, is my wife Lady Nagat? Please release her early. She's leaked. We have her like model stuff in the files, not the full model, just like the skeleton. But yeah, she's leaked. So, bro, like season 25, bro, for real. Not actually, but you know, just making a guess. Nerf twice, Hawks buff monomer red Kendo. Bro, which bro said nerf twice. Get out of here, bro. Strike Hawks buff. Bro, Strike Hawks buff Hawk special action to make more like Prime Hawks. I think honestly, I wouldn't mind if Hawks got a special action buff. Honestly, I kind of want Hawks to be decent again. Hawks is kind of eh. I don't know. He's definitely not like, he's not really like comp viable, especially like not anymore like at all. He used to be, but like just over. Hawks is like, I wouldn't say he's like ass, but he went from like S plus to like top of B. Like he's like mid, bro. Then should add emotes in the sky. It's just one of my PFP. Bro, is that AI? That's AI generated, bro. But imagine if you could emote in the sky. That'd actually be kind of funny. Higher drop rates and rolls. Yeah, the drop rates and rolls really suck. I'm gonna be so honest. The drop rates and rolls are really bad. I think they're like, well, like I think they're like 0.01 something percent. Like it's really bad. And like the quirk set or the character is like 1%, or sometimes they're like 0.700%, and everything else is like 0.008%. Like it's terrible. It's actually bad. So yeah, we definitely need more of that. Purple Dabi buff that actually works level 9. I think technically alpha speed and tracking. You know what? Yeah, I think Purple Dabi needs a rework. I don't think just buffing numbers will help. I think that he needs to functionally change as a character, but still keep like the trap building comp mechanic, if that makes sense. He definitely needs to be more viable in a lot of different places. Bro, I said 1.8k tickets. If I don't get Joe, the game must hate me. Oh yeah, yeah. Just save up 200 more, bro. At the beginning of the season, you'll get 200 more. You'll be fine. Mina Ashido soon, please. Yeah. I think Mina's leaked as well, but she won't come for a while. Like, she won't come for a good bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she's not dropping soon, bro. Shit, maybe I don't know. The devs could change stuff very quickly, so. I wouldn't stay all the way to the point in Tokoyami, though. If we get Zero 2, I'm gonna save my tickets again. Yeah, Tokoyami and Zero are the next to come. Leak-wise, we don't know for sure, obviously. I don't want to spread misinformation, I mean. So, I'm not trying to just say that they're gonna come, even though we don't know they're gonna come for sure. But, yeah, Stain, like I said earlier, he should have been in the base roster. It's stupid that he's not in the game right now. Hawks quirk set / Hawks buff. Yeah, Hawks does need something, I'm not gonna lie. Characters I want to see some like Sero. I've never heard someone say they wanted Sero, bro. That's kind of wild. Tokoyami, he's leaked. Ojiro, oh, you want Ojiro? That's crazy. These are some really underrated picks. I've never seen someone say they want Sero, Ojiro, and Ayama. I think Ayama would be hot garbage, but they would somehow make him like Z tier. Ojiro would be sick. I think Ojiro would be fire. I think Sero would be annoying as shit. He would just be like an Aizawa clone with some like cool, like better melee moves. That's basically what he would be like. Ojiro's the one with the tail, right? Yeah, his fucking beta would just be twirling tail dance, and they'll give him some other stupid shit. And Ayama, I don't know how. Bro, I think Ayama would just be. I don't know how you would make Ayama. Actually, his alpha would just be him like hitting you with the laser. It would give you like a small debuff and it would hit stun you for some reason. It'd be like Strike Kendo Alpha on steroids. The beta would him be like spinning around like with the fucking laser. And the gamma, I don't know what the fuck it would be. But yeah, Ayama would be I feel like Ayama would be alright. Ojiro would be sick. Sero would probably be like Z tier. And Tokoyami, you already know Tokoyami's gonna be broken, bro. There's no way they don't make Tokoyami insane. I want Jiro, Tokoyami, Hawk skill set. Everyone wants the same things. Jeez. Character tickets, nerf all the broken characters, fix the bugs, make pity reduction lower. It'd be cool if they added a night mode to maps. Yeah, for Tokoyami, I don't know how they're gonna work in his actual, like, you know, his quirk mechanic. They would have to add a night mode to the maps, or just be like, whenever you're in a shadow, you get like a small damage buff. I'm really curious to see how they will work his mechanic into the game. I really want to see them work a nighttime mechanic into the map, because that would mean that Tokoyami at nighttime, Jesus Christ, he might be the best character in the game. Like better than Tech Mirio type stuff, bro. Like, he'll be insane. Tokoyami, Jiro, Hawk, Stain, Mineta. I want Mineta, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably alone on this, but I think Mineta would be fun as shit. I'm gonna be so for real. Mineta would be so cool, bro. Ida's skill set. Why do people want Ida's skill set? Like, what is it? Ida does not deserve a skill set, like, right now. I'm gonna be so honest. I think other characters need one before Ida gets one. I know he was a base game character, but current Ida's already an annoyance as it is. I don't think a quirk. Before we get an Ida quirk set, I want regular Ida gutted, like, at least for 2 seasons. I want the devs to lock in and balance the game and make the gacha pity lower while not ruining the aircom. But the one thing I want is Nejire quirk set. Huge amount of coping here. Bro, is that a The Rock Thanos pick PSP? What the hell is that? Oh my god. A Nejire quirk set? It's not far-fetched because Mirio got one, and I think Nejire came out 3 seasons exactly after Mirio. So Nejire quirk set isn't that crazy of an axe. I'm not gonna lie, probably like this time next year she might have one leaked, or one of her for her, my bad. Might already be out. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, I would love to see what they would do with Nejire quirk set. I think that they should improve upon her already existing concept and make her like not as annoying as she was on release, but just like add more fun utility things to her kit, man. I think Nejire is a pretty cool. I think her quirk's pretty cool. I don't care that much about her as a character, but I think her character in the game is pretty cool. Just not for me, you know. I think I'm speaking for the majority here when I say we need more villains in the game. But for my personal things, I like to see Monoma and Shinso get what they deserve. Yeah, I hope you're talking about nerfs, bro. I hope you're talking about nerfs. And lastly, something I'd personally like for them to add a way to share, either way, to view people's tuning on specific characters, like Amosi's tuning bit on specific characters, something like that. I just find myself looking up tuning on characters and everything else just very outdated, and I like to see. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure what you mean by this, but like, Like you could send your build to people in game. Like I'm not sure what you. Am I stupid? Like I don't know what he means by this. I'm not gonna lie. Like if just like checking their profile like not enough. Like I'm kind of just like a little bit confused. But as far as the nerfs go, Shinso does need a nerf, and he needs a major nerf. I'm gonna be honest. Like he needs to be like slaughtered, bro. But like don't take away like his like Shinso is still fun for me, but just like. He needs like a major nerf. And Monoma, we all know Monoma needs to just be taken out back and getting his like kneecaps like fucking caved in. Monoma needs to be gutted like hard. He needs to be nerfed like to the Monoma, it should be the hardest character to play in this game. I'm gonna be so honest. Like absolutely 150%. He should be extremely difficult to play, and he should be very, 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 very difficult to make comp viable. Permeation D said, honestly, I don't care about Tokiyama and Zero. I want Stain and A4 quirk set. All for One should have gotten a quirk set, I think, when Kurogiri came out. When Chaos City came out, I think it was Kurogiri and Tech Denki season. I think instead of Tech Denki, we should have gotten Strike All for One. Absolutely. All for One deserves a quirk set immediately. I don't know. He doesn't even have anything leaked in the files at all, which is so sad for me. Well, excluding Prime All for One. So that might be what they're working on instead of an AFO quirk set. Honestly, kind of valid. But I would like them to use more of regular All for One and then get to Prime AFO. Like I don't really care about Prime All for One coming out. I kind of want an AFO skill set, if that makes sense. So yeah, All for One definitely deserves a skill set. I need Tokoyami just that. I'll be happy with Tokoyami or Stain. Yeah, Tokiyami's coming, chat. He's coming. He has a lot of data in the file, so he's coming. Just maybe if not next season, then like the following seasons after, probably for sure. For tuning, they got to get rid of the hero and villain slots. It ruins so many. Bro, what? And some costumes you can't even tune them out because they're all locked behind either an assault villain slot, strike villain, or able to pick which tuning you want to at the. You should also be able to pick which tuning data you want to receive at the end of the match. Would make grinding less tedious due to the system's current limitation. I don't agree with the first half, like, at all. I think it adds variety to the system. And then, like, if you complain about the variety, then the problem is the gacha. It's not the fit. It's the gacha being stupid. I think that the hero and villain slots are valid. It adds variety and doesn't make every build the same. What you want every slot to just be unanimous? That would create way too much freedom in what you can do. That would make, bro, this game would be cooked if we didn't have limitations on hero and villain slots. I think that the tuning data at the end of a match should be better. It shouldn't be as RNG, but in the way that I would do it, I would make it so that like a character you don't have, it's not impossible to get them. Like, or just make them not a decreased drop rate, just a decreased like quantity in the amount of data you receive. If they want to just like make it harder for you to get stuff for a character you do not own. Kind of one gentle criminal, but Stain is good. Sue's starting to get tired of heroes. Yeah, I'm tired of the heroes too, man. But yeah, Gentle will be sick. Gentle will be absolutely crazy. They would definitely find a way to make him broken. Gentle would be so much fun to use. He would definitely have some type of airwalk. They'll definitely give his ass like a double jump of him making the air elastic and shit. So yeah, Gentle will be great. Honestly, just maintain the game, keep it updated so player base is retained. A gift or two is nice though. I think that when they start like giving us tickets and shit, I feel like the minimum should be 50. Like 10 tickets here and there is garbage. Like, can we please get like a good amount of tickets for the pity to transfer between gachas? I think I've been saying this for a while. This needs to be a thing. I think the pity should transfer in between gacha banners of the same type. For example, if you have like 150 pity on Mirio's quirk set banner, when the Hawk skill set banner drops, also Hawks is very rumored to be getting a skill set next season, so that's why I'm using Hawks as an example. When the Hawk skill set banner drops, supposedly next season, you should be able to have that pity transfer over on the quirk set one. But if you go to the character one, your pity would still be whatever other pity you used at a different character banner. I feel like it should transfer between character banner types, not every single banner. I feel like that's a little too much freedom in terms of a company standpoint for them to make profit. I'm trying to think of it as like a way to compromise for us, the player base and the devs. So I think that would be a good compromise. Give Mirio a fit and I'll be happy for the rest of the year. Yeah, Mirio definitely does deserve one. Double skill set, double character season. I feel like that might be a bit too much content in a 2-month season, because that means we would get something new added to the roster every 2 weeks. That's a bit much, I'm gonna be honest. That is a lot. That is a lot to shake up the meta. That's a lot to shake up the flow of the game. Unless they balance them, which is by King devs. You know they won't balance any of them. They'll just release them, try to make them as fun as possible. They don't care about the balance. The game would kind of suck in terms of balance-wise. Fun-wise, sure, it would be great. I think everyone sees more content as good, or like more content is just like the obvious choice, right? But I think that too much content can actually hurt the game more than it can help it, if you know what I mean. Like it would become way too congested way too quickly. We'll have no time to adjust. Like, let's say like we get Jiro at the beginning of the season, Tokoyami 2 weeks after, Hawk's quirk set 2 weeks after that, AFO quirk set 2 weeks after that. Like, it's too much. And also, no one has the currency for that. Like, no one has the tickets for that. If they want to do that, you're probably only going to get one character. You have to pick between one of the 2 characters and one of the 2 skill sets, if you're lucky and if you don't spend money. If you don't go into the season with at least like 1,500 tickets, you're already cooked. I'm gonna be honest. Like, with the way that the drop rates are now, I feel like a double character, oh my god, double character, double skill set would just be too much, man. I feel like it would just be too much. Make all the bad items in the game more usable, such as gold and hero souls, and make it so that we can purchase costumes now that we have tuning. Getting a good costume, especially since most haven't and probably won't have a rerun again, it's hard to make good builds. Bro, this is a run-on sentence like crazy. I don't even understand the second half of this. But yeah, about like gold and shit. I have like 12 million gold last time I checked, I think. Like, let me know what you got, how many gold you guys have. But like, there is an abundance of just bad currency that is just completely worthless, and we don't use. There's nothing else I can possibly buy besides like the what do you call it, like the different like sets inside of like a character, like you can buy like different I forget what they're called, but it's like you can buy like a different build for each character inside of like the character customization thing. Like, you can buy presets, that's what it's called. You can buy different presets, and I just haven't bought those. And if I probably bought those, it will probably be like, I'll probably go down from like 12 million to probably like 10, or like 10, like 12 million to probably like maybe even half. I don't even know. But yeah, I would still have a crazy abundance of it. And that's also why I'm not spending mine, because when tuning dropped, I used all my hero souls, and then suddenly hero souls had a use for with tuning currency. So I'm definitely gonna be saving my gold until they're gonna drop something that like the average price of something is like 1 million gold per that item, and it's gonna be so stupid. Roxas said they desperately need to address the identity of Twice's kit next season. I never used the old combo with them removing it. Definitely highlights how boring his moveset is in comparison to the rest of the cast. Him being a snowball character aside, his niche gets easily outmatched by better characters, either spamming special tunes, plus more effective 3-tap combo, other beamers simply being better, etc. as well, which is quite sad in my opinion. He's on the opposite end of the spectrum of Kurogiri and Mirio, where his quirk barely even feels impactful, especially with the recent revive/player retention changes, or well represented despite Viking having very clear opportunities to do so. He isn't playable. He isn't unplayable. He's just really lame. Honestly, in this day and age, I would argue Twice is high-key unplayable as shit. Twice sucks, bro. Like, Twice's niche, It's a good niche on paper, in concept, in theory, but in the actual game, he sucks. Like, he's bad, and he is really lame. He should be more clone based. Like, I feel like every single move besides Alpha should be a clone. Like, Gamma should be some type of clone, Beta should be some type of clone. Give him variety. Now, I know they won't rework his kit at all, which is unfortunate, but it's the unfortunate truth. Until he gets a skill set, they won't, excuse me, rework any of his skills. It's just the way it is. But he definitely does need a buff, and reworks in some areas. I think that he does, I think they need to remove the clone limit on Beta, and reduce the cooldown so that he can have multiple clones up at the same time, and give his clones a health bar. Because them dying in one tap and having like a 15-second cooldown is absolutely atrocious to me. I think that that is stupid. You put out a clone to eat one hit, and what? You're on a 15-second penalty for a move that barely even works in the first place. And his only consistent combo is Gamma into Beta. And that combo is so expensive for him, because what else is he going to do? Throw knives at you? Bro, he's a shitty beamer with a trash niche that doesn't work in the current state of the game. He's a bad snowball character. His entire purpose is him being bad at his purpose. Like, he's really bad, man. He definitely needs a buff. And don't buff Gamma. Leave Gamma the way it is. Or at the very least, rework Gamma so it's not obnoxious to fight like it was before. Like, it's dumb. It is dumb. Twice needs a major rework, man. He really does. He needs a really, really big rework. I know they won't like completely change the way, change his skills. Twice needs a rework, man. He really needs a rework bad, and I hope that they give it to him because he definitely deserves one. I would accept no content from the game to get the quality improvements that it really deserves. Yeah, yeah, man. The game definitely needs a lot of changes in a lot of different areas. I won't even go into that much detail because we're already 30 minutes into the video almost, and yeah, this game definitely has a lot of changes in a lot of big areas. This game needs to be completely different than the way it is now. Okay, let's see what No Life said. Full bullet beta reverted. Oh boy. Okay, so essentially, chat, I'm going to show clips on screen about what full bullet beta has happened, or what has happened to full bullet beta. But essentially, the momentum that you get on it, you can no longer control the direction of when you go down with full bullet beta. You are now forced to go to fly forward instead of being able to angle it down or to the left or to the right. They completely removed the controllable aspect of it. I'm putting some clips on screen now, before and after clips. But yeah, we definitely need to fix that. I know that you guys might say, "Oh, full bullet ran the game for too long. Any nerf, even if it's a bug, it's a good one." But this just makes the character feel, and I'm gonna quote No Life on this one, very unintuitive and very bad to play. He feels terrible in certain aspects. And like, if you're not like an alpha merchant and you don't just like click alpha, knock them down, and then like you do like Manchester on their wake up. If you're not like your typical full bullet player, you actually lean into his combos, because he has a lot of cool and really different and really unique combos that he can do, like pretty decently consistent. Then he feels really bad to play, and you're just gonna move to a different new S tier. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, he definitely needs that to be addressed, and I want Full Bullet to get the rework he deserves, because like in the promo of him, like when he first dropped, because he was the very first skill set, right? So the devs were like constantly like posting like different videos about him on Twitter and stuff. They also bragged about how he was a close range fighter, and how he really like excelled in melee combat. But the thing is that his primary damage source is not a melee move. It's literally just you sit back, poke, and then you wait for them to get up. Sit back, poke, wait for them to get up. Do gamma if they get too far away. Like, I want him to get the rework he deserves and make him more melee focused. I want Manchester to be a really insane and really good like melee tool in close range combat, and I want Alpha to not be so oppressive from long ranges, and I want it to be more encouraged to use it in just regular melee combat. Like, give us a reason to use unnamed Alpha, you know? But yeah, it probably won't happen. I don't even know, to be honest. It might not even buff or change Full Bullet for the rest of the game's lifespan. Better promises that they stay true on regarding balance with the game and bug fixes. Critical permeation removed, or at least changed to not allow for the use of healing item during it. Same goes for one with Gamma. Matchmaking for unranked loosened up. Sometimes, particularly at night, can't find lobbies with 3+ players. Oh my god. Some reverser edits made to accommodate the down power increase on most alphas, allowing for specific planned interactions for that used to work again, like raw twice beta into full alpha or Mount Lady in general. Frame data to be considered when balancing new characters and some old ones, Strike Kendo and Strike Kiryu betas and Tech Mirio Gamma. And then the obligatory everyone mentions things like pity reduction, anti-cheat, good quality life change and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not going to go into every single detail about this because this is insane and I'm tired. I want to get through this video. But in my personal opinion, critical permeation needs a rework. It does not, I don't think, even if you change it to not be allowed on healing, I don't think it should be a combo breaker. I think it should activate on down. I don't think it should activate on KO. I don't think it should activate on guard break. I think it should activate on down specifically. I think that it activating on guard break is stupid. I think that it is dumb. I think that it is broken. I think that it is very unhealthy for a battle royale game in general to have a free combo breaker like that. And for 7 whole seconds? Are we serious? 7 seconds? When it was leaked, it had 4 seconds. I was like, okay, that may be just a little strong. They buffed it to 7 seconds? Are we serious? Bro, no. Nerf it, bro. Nerf it. Nerf it now. That shit needs to go. Alright, so for the final comment, Will Sleeper. Because of all the new power creep in the game, this game is not newcomer friendly, and it's gotten to a point where I don't like whenever they add a new character or skill set, and if they get a lot of players next season, they won't stay. This is arguably the most valid take, honestly. This take is so valid. We may get new players, but they won't stay. We get new players all the time, but do they stay? If you're not a veteran, fuck no, you're not staying. Honestly, this game doesn't really entice you to stay. I'm gonna be honest, this game's power creep has really gone through the fucking roof for some reason. These devs, man, they don't balance shit. Every new character is somehow in some way better than the last, most of the time. Like, I know, like, on release, people were saying, Tamaki's the new, like, best, like, most balanced on-release character. No, the fuck he is not, bro. Tamaki is broken, and he needs to be gutted. I'm not even gonna go into detail on why I hate why I hate Tamaki. Yeah, he really needs to be toned down. A lot of characters need to be toned down. Strike Kendo, Strike Kiri, fucking Tamaki, Kurogiri. Kurogiri is broken. If you don't think he's broken, I need you to open your eyes. He is broken as shit. Who else? Oh, Monoma, Tech Lemillion. I'm not gonna gaslight on that one. Tech Mirio needs to. Oh my god, bro. This game is cooked. Balance-wise, this game has been cooked for a very long time. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you all for your comments. I greatly appreciate you interacting with this post, and we will definitely do this again next season and every season after that. I hope you all enjoyed. This video was a lot of fun to make. I can't wait to make it again, and I'll see you all later.